Stellantis' CEO says that they will catch up with Tesla in a few years. But I'm confused. Only a few days ago, he said that they couldn't make EVs profitably and that they cost twice as much for Stellantis to make versus internal combustion engine vehicles. So how exactly does Stellantis plan on catching up to Tesla if they can't make a profit from selling EVs and claim that they can't even in a few years' time? I'm simply confused here. Let me know what's going on. Here is everything else he said. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to have you here on the channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. Great day here. Now, don't get me wrong. I want Stellantis to succeed. We need legacy auto to start making EVs in a big way. That needs to happen. So I'm gunning for Ford. You know that. I'm gunning for GM. You know that. I'm not gunning for Toyota because those guys are just mental and they're just lying constantly. I'm sick of the lies. I'm not gunning for them. Ford and GM, they're not saying the things that Toyota are saying. They're saying they're all in on EVs and they're not criticizing EVs. However, Stellantis' CEO, he definitely is criticizing EVs. And by the way, I should point out the fact he is, well, enormously paid. Last year, he made $22 million US, and he stands to make over the next 5 years, potentially $230 million US as CEO, if he manages to hit certain performance targets. That's a lot of money. That's really a lot of money for a CEO who seems to have bipolar. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not making fun of people with bipolar. It's a very serious illness. But maybe if you're running a company the size of Stellantis, it's not appropriate to display that continually to the public. However, can Stellantis actually catch up to Tesla? Well, Tesla may be leading the electric vehicle market today, but the CEO says that the mega auto conglomerate has what it takes to catch up to the American EV maker in only a couple of years. The executive stated that he believes that the competition between Stellantis and Tesla will be a healthy one and it would be of benefit to consumers. I agree with that, definitely. More EVs, more competition definitely is more beneficial to consumers. I mean, Tesla are probably going to stop raising prices once, at some point in time, once these big legacy auto companies start actually building en masse, EVs en masse, then Tesla will probably start reducing their prices again, which would be nice for us consumers, right? Tavares' comments were shared on last week during a televised Q&A session with reporters. And during the session, the Stellantis CEO highlighted he's not trying to be arrogant with his statements. He is simply confident of Stellantis' opportunities in the electric vehicle sector. I am truly, truly baffled. He's confident. He's not trying to be arrogant. They can catch Tesla a week before, and a week before that, and a week before that. He made very, very negative comments about the future of EVs for Stellantis, and he just says that it's not going to work and that EVs shouldn't be pushed. And now he's saying something entirely different. It is very, very, surely, if you're an investor in this company, you've got to be thinking, what exactly is this guy on about? Surely. Here's what he said. I am very confident. I am not trying to be arrogant. Just confident of the fact that we are going to catch up in the next couple of years with Tesla. And it's going to be a very healthy competition. Now, Teslarati says that apart from sharing a comment on Tesla, Tavares also emphasized the importance of having a greater investment in charging networks in Europe and the US. The CEO said that creating a certain density of electric vehicle chargers would be particularly useful in persuading vehicle buyers to switch to electric cars. He also clarified that the auto conglomerate would be moving its Russian van production to Western Europe. Stellantis will be freezing its plans to invest more in Russia due to the country's invasion of Ukraine. This is yet another blow to Russia, considering that just last January, Stellantis intended to utilize Russia as an export hub for its electric vans. Here's what he said. New investments in Russia are not on the table. Stellantis may not be early to the electric vehicle game, with the company just recently taking the wraps off its first all-electric Jeep. But CEO Tavares noted that previously its upcoming vehicles would be well worth the wait. In his comments at the company's Dare Forward 2030 presentation, Tavares noted that Stellantis' all-electric pickup, the Ram 1500 electric vehicle, will outperform all competitors on the attributes customers care about. And he specified what those were: range, power, etc. He basically said their new electric pickup will have more than 800 kilometers of range, right? And more power than the tri-motor Tesla Cybertruck. I find that hard to believe, but if it's true, hey, that's unreal. It's going to be an amazing pickup. I mean, realistically, look at how good the Silverado EV is. It's amazing. Look at how good the Cybertruck is going to be. It's going to be amazing. Look at how good the Rivian R1T is. That thing's freaking incredible. People here in Australia who previously were just right into gas vehicles, gas pickup trucks, now they're just talking about the Rivian R1T. That's what has happened to the marketplace. That's the way that's changed people's mindsets, electric pickups. And yet, Stellantis are claiming that their Ram electric vehicle will beat all those cars. Now, I do find that hard to believe. Do you think that's true? Let me know what you think in the comment section below. It could beat them in sales figures, maybe, if they ramp up massively. But in terms of beating them all on specs, in terms of payload specs, towing specs, power specs, performance specs, all those things, they're saying it's going to win on all of those. And I do find that sort of maybe exaggeratory, but we'll see. Now, obviously these statements are pretty bold considering the Ram EV, the Ram pickup, will be entering the market in 2024, so in 2 years from now. By that time, competitors such as Chevy's Silverado EV, the Ford F-150, and of course the Rivian R1T, and maybe vehicles like the Tesla Cybertruck will likely be ramped up as well. Despite this, Tavares noted that Stellantis' electric Ram will be the best full-size pickup truck in basically every measure that customers care about. He said, our Ram 1500 electric is coming to the hot pickup market in 2024. According to our internal performance index, our Ram 1500 will outperform all competitors on the attributes customers care about: range, towing, payload, and charging time. It's built on top of our new STLA frame architecture designed specifically for full-sized vehicles. Make no doubt, we will bring the best electric truck to the full-size segment, and Ram will continue delivering fully electrified solutions to the majority of the segment by 2025 and a full portfolio of electrified solutions to all of its segments no later than 2030. So like I said, he was complaining only a week ago that for Stellantis, EVs cost 40 to 50% more than ICE to produce. And to be fair, he did do one thing. He saw this EV market disruption coming years ago. He saw it coming. However, he has to some degree led the industry in their kicking and screaming efforts to join in. Kicking and screaming. It's been very reluctant from the company. Now, in my view, the amount of money this guy makes for essentially making analog products that are clearly not the future is, I think, bordering on criminal. I think giving this guy $22 million US last year, in spite of the fact that he sort of carried on with the status quo as though nothing was really going to change, when he knew it was, and he made comments to that in public on numerous occasions, is, well, ridiculous. But that's just me. And honestly, hopefully he's right. Hopefully Stellantis can ramp up their EV production and match Tesla's vehicle deliveries within the next few years. That's something I want to see. That's something that would be great for all of us. Let me know in the comment section below, though, what do you think? Is it possible? Will Stellantis be able to catch up to Tesla within a few years? Let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.